Louisiana, so I had to make it bounce.
Fiji made me do it.
I'm live from my mama house, look, right now. I'm in the kitchen cooking up something right now. Fiji made me do it, so I did it right now. I on the beat, so you know I got it right now. I gotta do it for my mama, get her out the drama every time.
Up, good people? I am back. It is September 27th, 2017, except it still feels like summer, but it's all good though. I am back with another song spotlight. This time, I want to talk about I'm Getting Ready by TASHA COBBS featuring Nicki Minaj. This song, it came out roughly a month ago. At least that's when I saw it. I just haven't talked about it just yet, but I wanted to and I need to get these things off my chest. I was on YouTube, right, and I saw TASHA COBBS, featuring Nicki Minaj, and I'm like, is that real? Like, I thought it was fake, because you know how on YouTube people will take a sample and another sample and put it together and call it a song. That's what I thought it was. So I clicked on it, just because clickbait or whatever. So I clicked on it, and lo and behold, it's a real whole song. It's like 8.5 minutes, and I'm like, oh. So I started listening to it, and it was real. For the first time you listen to a song like this, it's like, okay, I'm listening. It's TASHA COBBS, it's gospel, okay, cool. When is Nicki gonna come on, right? And so that's like kind of the mindset that I had when I first listened to it. And a couple minutes in, like I said, it's an 8-minute song, but a couple minutes in, Nicki starts rapping, and it's a full 8.5-minute song. It's an 8.5-minute gospel song with a little Nicki Minaj verse tucked in there. Like, that's all it really is. She doesn't play a big part. They're not singing together. Like, it's TASHA COBBS with a little sprinkle of Nicki. Like, that's it. It was alright. Nicki didn't say anything outlandish. The only thing for me, like, whenever you have a gospel or Christian artist and a mainstream artist, whenever they go together, whenever they cross those boundaries or whatever boundaries you have, my only thing is, for the mainstream artists, don't come over here trying to be fake, okay? Nicki, I know you stand by, like, I keep it real. And for me to keep it real, like, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, Nicki is my baby. Like, we go way back, like, she know me, I know her, it's all good, right? And that's one of the reasons that I listened to the song. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't listen to the joint. But I saw Nicki was on it, I was like, I gotta listen. Right? But what I didn't want is for her to get on here and start talking, extra holy, when that may or may not be her life. Now, I'm not here to judge. I don't know what her relationship with God is. I have no idea. Absolutely none. But, don't come over here trying to be phony. Like, that's my only thing. But, like, all of what she really said, it was pretty generic for the most part. Like, she didn't say anything too outlandish. I will quote. I have a couple of lines written here. And I quote, Nicki said, "I serve a God that parted the Red Sea. I don't gotta talk, the Lord defends me. Me and my angels shock the devil up." A word? Now, the whole verse, like, it's not long. It's kind of corny because of what she's saying. Or maybe it's just because it's coming from her. I don't know. It sounded kind of corny, but I mean, it flowed. It was alright, it was cool. But there's a big shock value when you're on YouTube and you see, like, oh, TASHA COBBS and Nicki Minaj. It's clickbait, obviously. My only thing was like, yeah, don't come over here trying to be phony. Like, don't do that. That's not cool. On the flip side, for TASHA COBBS, and my outlook on mainstream and gospel interaction, look, I have no issue with it. I really don't. Like, my thing is, hey, shine light to the dark, bring hope to the hopeless, and do that. Like, whenever you can throw Jesus in the mix, throw him in there, okay? Like, he gonna hold his own. He can be all right. So I'm all for it. Really, I am. So I have no issues with it. I know a lot of people were all up in arms about the collab, and they didn't like it, and all of that stuff. They were really, like, bashing TASHA COBBS for even, like, thinking about doing something like this. And it's like it's not, in my opinion, it's not that bad. It really isn't. And she even did an interview where she talked about, like, a lot of the people that helped out and produced the album, like, everybody that was involved. She had a part in, like, touching them in ways that they probably wouldn't ever be touched. Like, that is their exposure to Jesus. Like, I mean, why is that bad? I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I see where people are coming from, but for me, look, anytime you can throw Jesus in the mix, throw him in the mix. Touch people that way, you know, influence people that way. If you can do it, by all means, go for it. So the song itself is a good song. Like Tasha Cobbs, She Blows is her song through and through. Just a little Nicki verse kind of tucked in there a little bit. But shit, you know, it was cool. Listen to the song, and just to see where I'm coming from. I don't think they play it on the radio all that much. I don't know why, but I don't know. But I left a link in the video. Take a listen. I'm gonna get back to this a little bit more. I've been slacking. I've been prospering, but slacking at the same time. But no, it's all good. I hope y'all have a great week. Y'all already know where to find me. #EasySpeaks. I'm gonna holler at y'all on my next video.
And even that was after you had to convince Donald Trump not to run for president like ever again. And got Reverend Al Sharpton to put his face on a milk carton, symbolizing how lost of a man that he is. Ooh.